Welcome back to Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. Welcome back to Classic Mode. I've still got the same crew as before, so yeah, this will be the other half of Classic Mode. And we're switching to, the Create a Skater.
Nice.
One, I wanted to see what I could do with the features here, and two, even though with Lil Jon, I'd change his moveset, but then whenever I had to reload the game, it would go back to his default moveset. It didn't save his special tricks and whatever. So, that was the main reason. But yeah, we're here with another Tony Hawk 1 remake level, Chicago.
Yep, the super small area compared to a lot of the other levels in this game.
It's gonna go pretty fast and furious, but it's gonna look pretty sweet.
The one level
really
that keeps
is.
coming up in Pro Skater 1+2 online lobbies.
Yep.
That's what everyone knows this level as.
Well, it's either that or School 2.
Is Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake the first time that Streets San Francisco has been remade?
I believe so.
Think so, yes.
Outside of not counting 2X.
Oh,
yeah.
sure, yeah. It's just I just kind of thought of that.
Yeah, I'm a big Streets fan. I've always been a big Streets apologist. That was my favorite level in Pro Skater 1.
I've always been fine of Streets, honestly. I thought it wasn't that bad of a level.
People always thought of it, I think, speaking for people who don't share my opinion, so with a grain of salt. Mm-hmm. I've always got the impression that people saw it as the poster child for the Pro Skater 1 levels that were just too fucking big. Minneapolis and because Pro Skater 1 levels were either huge or tiny. You either had Streets-like levels or you had Chicago-like levels.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I hated Minneapolis in Pro Skater 1, but in Pro Skater 1 I loved Streets. I just love that level so much.
I'll be honest, the only level that I hated in Pro Skater 1 was Burnside. Everything else I actually liked.
Yeah.
I found Burnside to just be it was really hard to find anything to really skate on unless I fucking abused that high balcony area, that gap and such.
Yeah.
Whereas everywhere else, I could find many lines to really work with.
Yeah.
It just felt limited in Burnside.
Well,
and also, no problem, bro.
Yeah.
No problem.
Well, I did everything in Chicago in actually less than 2 minutes, so I decided to ride this out. Yeah, I got all the challenges done, all the stat points in a minute and a half. I mean, it's really fun, but I did try to, get up onto the rafters, and I don't know, that didn't seem to work. I'm sure it's still possible, but, in this game, and probably possible in 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's still possible. It's just not as awkward as it was in Pro Skater 1.
This kind of reminds me of the new speedrun mode in Pro Skater 1 and 2, which is just fucking perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Love that so
my
much.
God.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. There's only one thing I have a problem with. There should be a quick restart button.
Yes, actually, you know what game had that? Pro Skater HD. That game,
really?
That game, I don't know if it was console. It may have been console only, because I think it was the back button. And I don't know if they had that bound for Pro Skater HD, but I know they had a quick restart button.
Yeah, a quick restart button would be nice. But, I mean, they can always patch that in. That's not a big deal.
And also, it is just press start down XX.
Yeah, it's not so much stuff that it's it's a small thing.
Yeah.
Plus, it's the fact that, with HD removed forever from the store and such, the 1+2 is the current remake that we have to now talk about, while HD is supposed to be forgotten forever.
Yeah. So what's going on
Anyway, we're in Kyoto now. Yeah, we're in Kyoto now. This was also from THAW 2 Remix. And again, it's the static version of the level with the big destroyed monster footprint.
Yeah.
And once again, you don't really need to ride around and see a whole ton of it if you're just going for the goals. I mean, it's all still here, but I don't know. I was trying to think should I try to discuss Neversoft versus Shaba's use of the level, but I think Neversoft just made it more condensed, or if you need to get skate, it's a smaller line than having to go all around the level.
I prefer that.
To be fair, though, I mean, when it came to Remix, they used it in stories, so there was a lot more going on, whereas in Classic, it is still kind of condensed. But they kind of made it more condensed in a way here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it was also in, Classic mode of THAW 2 Remix, so
Yeah.
10 goals versus 10 goals kind of thing.
I always preferred when the skate letters were basically like a longer combo line than as opposed to like a collectible.
Yeah.
Because those were always my least favorite goals in any of the classic modes, like in the original Pro Skater games and in any of the classic modes, like the find 5 blank, smash 5 blank, do 3 blank. Those were always my least favorite goals. So when the skate letters didn't feel like that, and they felt like something that was actually like a line, those were always how I preferred my skate goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if instead of the word skate,
manual?
it had been Tony's face? It's like collect 5 of Tony's face.
That would have been weird.
my God.
I think I would not
Terrifying.
have liked that. Yeah.
That would be for
I meant like
the
icons,
wacky
not
level
like
that you unlock at the
weird
end.
skin masks just sitting on the ground.
I thought of like 3D models of his head rotating around.
That would also be, I think, fine, not scary.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad it was skate because otherwise I'd have never learned how to spell.
That's
Yeah.
true. Now Insetic can spell 2 words. He can spell skate, and he can spell Insetic.
As a child, the first word that I actually spoke and could actually spell was skate because of the Tony Hawk games.
Okay, then
Yeah, that's
spell
right.
combo.
I made it to the age of 7 without spelling anything or speaking.
Yeah. He learned how to spell Insetic before his own real name.
That is his real name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I actually got a fake, more, real name, since, Insetic doesn't go well on, Tagstar.
People kept saying insect, and he was like, I'm tired of this. I'm gonna come up with a white
home.
people name. Just like I did.
Okay.
That's why I go by Bob, and that's why he goes by Connor.
Right.
It's a white people name.
Right. Okay, so
now
we're
the
already
ruins.
here. The ruins, the one, original level made just for American Wasteland.
Huh. Is this based on something?
Honestly,
Part of me feels like it might be, but
I
also
believe
none
it
of
is.
this seems really,
I believe it's the ruins, of one of the levels in American Wasteland. I
yeah.
think so.
Yeah, it doesn't really translate, 1-to-1.
Jesus.
In a way, I feel like this is supposed to be like the aftermath, in a sense, of like the earthquakes and shit, with because it's very destruction heavy. Like, everything's like wrecked and destroyed.
I mean, it's the ruins.
yeah.
I like to imagine, this is, what the world has come to after the World Destruction Tour, finally, takes everything
Yeah,
down.
that too.
This is the world that you created.
This is
Why
the
do
canon.
you collect roadkill?
I don't know, man.
Well, I mean,
But,
food gotta eat.
This level right here, the ruins, is also an accurate representation of Tony 20. I'm still trying to make my way through Project 8 for the first time. And it's really close to when I need to play that. I'm honestly kind of scared. Yeah, there's nothing nice or cool or whatever there. I don't know. Pray for me.
Is
Yeah, the
this
ruins is pretty
donut
cool.
shop the same as... It looks like the same model as the shop that got destroyed in, I think, Thug 2.
Yeah, I think
Germany.
it is.
That
They
was
just added a donut on top.
Oh, they use the same model. I was going to say
The
that's
same model of the building,
yeah,
yeah.
that's like a beer garden.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like the final summary of it, that the architecture doesn't line up perfectly to any previous level, but they probably reused some assets or something.
Sure. And I mean, that's fine. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thanks,
not like my
Garrett.
opinion matters on it.
No,
but
no. You're-
I think it's fine.
yeah.
Oh, here
Okay.
comes the tower jump. This is an awesome bit, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
After you get the step point.
Is this... Does this level ever get remade anywhere?
I don't think
It
so.
appears again later on,
yeah.
but it's not very good.
Oh.
It appears again in Project 8's classic mode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know how the gravity was like that, where you get that huge amount of air and such?
Yeah.
They really fucked it. They really fucked it when they brought it back. I'm just saying it right now.
interesting.
Interested to see
I mean,
this
yeah,
then.
they probably... I mean, for Project 8, they built a new engine, right?
Not
Yeah.
for the ground up.
This would be
Kinda.
for the Gen 6 version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Gen 7 didn't even have classic mode.
Oh.
Right. Not the same kind of clan.
Right, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I think we need to, differentiate that, especially since, like, American Wasteland, again, like, there's no difference between them.
Right.
Yeah.
See.
Combo here can actually be pretty tricky, especially getting to the M. I found that it's, riding over to the quarter pipe and then, reverting and going that way was easier than, like, trying to snake around.
Yeah, that's pretty...
Yeah, that makes sense.
A lot of the combo letters in Classic mode were pretty easy here, except they brought this one in and it's just like, holy shit, you really gotta work for that one.
But I mean, I think honestly, it's probably better that you kind of have to work for it, because, like, otherwise, they're basically just... Okay.
Yeah.
Not how I would have spelled thunk.
I see what you mean, though. Yeah.
Like, I feel like a little bit of challenge is probably a good thing. Otherwise, it's just like, trick this line. And
Yeah,
that's
it'd get
not...
really boring after a while.
I breeze through Classic mode. I honestly reset more to have, like, the best looking gameplay than I did because I failed challenges.
Yeah.
I wanted to have a really cool combo to show you guys that I, like, I don't know, could play.
Or competent.
Had thumbs.
Yeah.
Have thumbs.
You know how to use your thumbstick.
And then things like this still happen. Yeah.
Well, that's, I mean, to be fair, you should probably not be using your entire hand for each thumbstick.
Yeah,
Right.
I know some people like to play with their feet, but come on, man. You gotta use your hands.
Like, you don't have to, right?
Yeah, I mean, as that one video game character says, foot style. That's it. That's my joke. That's my joke.
Nice.
My foot style's like my death style.
Whoa. Nice.
I don't know.
But
Man, look
hey,
at
you
that
guys
spin.
notice the amount of, like, flips and rolls that I'm doing? I'm
Yeah.
actually remembering they
spin
exist. Maybe, like, in the next game, I'll actually do bird slides.
Whoa.
That's my new laugh.
Hoot.
Ha.
But yeah, you unlock, different characters. They did the same thing as in Thug 2, where, like, they made all these models, so, they put them as the secret skaters.
okay.
And you get a certain bash for, like, beating the story on easy, different batch for normal, different batch for sick, different batch for classic mode normal, classic mode sick, all gaps, all skate range pieces,
Wow.
The only, I don't know, the only ones that really stand out are, like, Lil Jon, Jason Ellis, and I got Billy Joe Armstrong
Yeah.
for beating classic mode normal. But that was it for American Wasteland, a pretty short classic mode. And again,
Yep. And there was just
I honestly
too
don't know
much
if I'll have a
bullshit
bonus
story
video or
mode.
not. Like, I'll just send you to Benedict Gameplays if you want to see what, like, the skate ranch looks like. I don't know, we might be on to Project 8. But yeah, we made it through.
Hell yeah.
Whatever happens, I'll see you next time on Tony 20.